Level 1.
I'm gonna put it in the bag with everything. Bam, look at that. Isn't this cool? We got our first peek at the rear main bearing cap right here. We're getting close to having this thing torn down. It's not far. Once you take the cylinder head off and the oil pan, the rest goes pretty quick. Speaking of quick, let's do some manifolds, shall we? How easy is that? I mean, it's like engine oil coming out through here. No, literally it is. So the valve stem seals are leaking. I'm lucky that I tore this down, didn't have some runaway diesel issue. Intake. This thing's pretty easy to work on. This thing weighs like 5 pounds. You see a difference in bolt length. Bottom one here's got an extra little spacer on it. So I'm just gonna take a green paint marker. That way I won't have to even think about it. I won't put a long bolt through a short bolt hole and punch through the timing cover or something. You want to have them be perpendicular when you put the bolts in. You'll see what I mean here in a sec. It looks so sad. So it's easiest if everything's perfectly straight up and down, but remember, this can tilt. You do want it about center of mass though. Oh, that's better. I'll make it stand off and we'll find out if it's enough. We're spacing it back off the engine. I think this is going to do it. We need to be able to make contact. When I let the hoist down just a little bit, it'll bring it up. I just can't have them be just in the middle. Neither hot nor cold, or I will spew thee out of my mouth. Hellfire and damnation. We are attached. I don't know if you noticed, but I pulled this using seat belts. Seat belts are surprisingly easy to untie half the time, and they're surprisingly strong all the time. Choose that part of that on the bolt side, and then you see where I tied a knot in the other. I used to cut these off, and then I got thinking that's better and stronger than any knot I can tie. This was really hard to get off. Actually, I had to have my buddy's compressor and stuff to get it off. Once I rotated the engine over, now I can't get it off. The thing you can do with bolts like that is you can just grab a corner of it. You don't want to take the whole corner off. That wasn't too bad. I thought that was going to fight me. What a pleasant surprise. Here's your front main seal, or they call it timing seal. So good to get the motor out and go through these things. This is your water outlet. Come to Papa. Try this way. That works. Crying. I don't want to go. There we go. Trying to label every. I don't know why I'm so freaking morbid. There are all these stories about old guys that have their projects and they're like in the middle of it and parts are in a bucket. But whenever I turn into something like this, I try to label it so that if I died or some stupid thing happened to me, somebody else could pick up where I left off and be able to put it back together. Is that like stupid, crazy commitment to get the job done? Kinda. Once I get into something, I really want to finish it, you know? I don't know why, but ever since I was a little kid, I just never thought I would live past like 25 or 30. I had so many brushes with death in my youth. Just stupid things, rock climbing, motorcycling, a Jeep rollover accident, just all these dumb things. It's like, holy crap, how did I not die? I must really need to live for something. You know, I have all these people that are rock climbing and they're like on the verge of death and they're like, please God, please, anything. It's like I never really did that. It was more of an after the fact thing. Holy crap, I almost died. Why did I survive that? What makes me so lucky to survive that and that and that and that and all these other things? I kind of made up my mind. I was like, all right, well, if you're gonna do me a solid and keep me around, might as well be useful to you. Talking about God or the universe. There's something going on there. There's just too much weird stuff that just falls into place, you know what I mean? There's no way that things could be that consistent and be entropic or accidental. Entropic relating to entropy or first law of thermodynamics. Everything goes to shit. When I start talking spiritual stuff, I don't want to seem too churchy, so I'll throw in a little profanity just to keep myself from being self-righteous and prideful. So far, so good. E8. Things were still, oh my gosh, that came so easy. Everything on this has been so easy. Time to take the head off. I'm excited, I want to see what's in this head. The main thing was just the head gasket needed to be done. Let's just pull the engine out, it sounds exciting. Stuff that I choose to hike, or the stuff I choose to fly or do, I'm just like, what is wrong? I got issues. One of the things, I really wanted to see the timing gears on this. I see all these other videos and they don't show the timing gears very well. Like, I want to show them. Nobody else is going to build this except the pros. You know, it's like, I see these other channels where they show how to wash a car, or how to use your defrost properly to work best, you know, set it to fresh air and not recirc. Those apply to so many people, right? How many viewers am I going to get on this? Like, almost none. Nobody's going to do this. You got to have a forklift to even get this out of there. Most mechanics aren't going to touch this. For me, it's fun because it's like a black diamond. It's a challenge, you know what I mean? Like, in the ski, you got this black diamond, double black diamond, it's fun stuff. There's nobody else there. That's what I want to do. Well, gentlemen, should we pull it in, ladies? Can you imagine a lady who would watch a Perkins rebuild? If you're a lady and you're watching this, please sign in and comment. And every now and then I get a lady or two, and it's kind of fun. Grew up with 5 sisters. All women in my house except for me. I'm comfortable with that. On the other hand, I like hanging out with you guys. That's probably why I do my YouTube channel. Get some male interaction in my life. So this one's access. I'm just going to leave this together. So this one's access for your fuel pump timing gear. Get going with the green paint pen because it works better on black. Let's tag up all the ones that are long. Why not? Hear that tone just drop. Kind of a big job. But it's easy too. On the one hand, it's heavy, you know, it's kind of industrial-like. But it's not hard. It's been pretty easy, this whole thing. The only thing that was hard, I had to get help with this. That didn't want to come out. Tried using the starter to get it to come out. That didn't work. It just went clack. You just held it. Okay, stuff's moving. It's got to go on first. When you're at top dead center, everything should line up. So this needs to rotate around once all the way at least. So that the marks are pointing in the right spot. So this double mark goes to a single mark on this. Make sure we don't have that fall out. Yeah, so you got one here, and one there. So the one with the numbers or timing marks. See how that lines up, and these line up, and that lines up. So I'm going to give you the tour of these timing marks. And they're not dead nuts on, because you'd think it'd be here, and this would be here. They're not all at the same time. When this one's on, you're good enough, and then these line up. I was worried that the timing was off because I did the injector pump and distributor pump assembly, and I thought that this could have moved around. It's not going anywhere. Don't even worry about it. But yeah, I'll show you your marks and you get set, and then we'll go to it. Just cool design. No wonder this engine's so popular. So all I did is pull that gear out and put a fresh battery in the camera. And we're going to pull our idler gear off. Look at that. Got a soupy. Had a fresh oil change recently too. It's still all soupy. So just remember when your timing marks are on, this is straight up, not perfect, but just a little bit off to the left. I think that will slide off. Interesting. Very cool. So your timing marks will tell you which way to put it, you know, this end out. It does have a little ding right here on the back side of it. Prepared. This thing's been beat on before. Hopefully this hasn't been like bored out to infinity and beyond. Never know. think this is gonna have enough poop to get that off. I do. Kinda didn't, to be honest with you. This thing is beautiful. This is so well engineered.
Bonus footage at the end.